You ever hear that expression, all fights go to the ground? It's kind of true. I mean, that's a police statistic, and they're going to the ground to handcuff people. But a lot of fights do go to the ground. And the reason they go to the ground is because you have two uneducated guys swinging at each other that create that situation. So most people don't understand distance and timing and space. So if he punches at me and I need to move and move, I have good distance and time and space. Most people don't know any better. What they do is they go back and forth like this, very tense. And then I punch and step in. And then he punches and steps in. And then I punch and step in. And then what happens is inevitably we jam each other. And then I grab him and he grabs me and inevitably we're going to the ground. I don't want to be on the ground. I have no interest in it. You should know how to do it, but I don't want to go there. So how do we prevent this situation? There are two ways. The first way is you have to learn to give. Most people are so focused on hitting him where they come in and they don't pay attention to their own feet that they get close. The other thing they do is they're not used to facing people who like to tackle. So, because there's two fights, right? There's uneducated people who come in and just swing and we grab each other. And then there's guys who practice for real and they actually know how to come in and shoot the legs. What happens is the first thing you gotta do is just if you're a striker, you have to understand the distance you want. If he's punching at me, right? I need to have an ability to get off the line. I need to have this ability to move and create space. Because if I just run at him, we're gonna collide. So every time he punches at me, I should get into a position to where when he throws, I'm trying not to be in his center. Because if I'm in his center and we screw up, instinctively, he's gonna grab me. That's just what we do, it's primal, right? We go like this. So you gotta learn to really watch your distance. Another reason it goes down is because you're not conscious of what you're doing. If I go to punch him, and I'm just so focused and blacked out on punching him, I'm not paying attention to what's going on. When you go into somebody, you should be looking as you swing just in case you miss or he counters. There's a good chance if you swing and maybe he goes, okay, good, now I'm gonna try and tackle you, he's gonna come down. You gotta have that ability to move your feet really fast. It's all footwork, man, it's what it is. You gotta be able to move when that guy comes for you. Now let's say your footwork fails. It happens. The other thing you gotta understand is he needs a certain, not unlike striking me for spacing with hitting, he needs spacing for grabbing. So if he comes in to grab me and I let him, do you see what happens there? You know, he's got me where he wants. Now if he comes in like this again, and I put an object there, and then he pushes, and I'm smart enough to move my feet, this is the key. If I sit there, put an object there, and he's coming with momentum, more than likely he's bigger and stronger than me, he's gonna knock me down. All I'm doing is creating enough space here. When he pushes, it gives me a chance to get out of the way. That's all I want out of this. I need space. You know, he comes in to grab me, I need space on some level. A lot of this stuff over years, traditionally, that's what that stuff is, man. You're in here like this, bang, I need that space. He's going to grab me. And I need space. See how I gave him space? Now I get my spacing where I want to hit him again and do my work. The first option, the best option, is always to move and get out of the way. Your second option is you need to create some kind of spacing mechanism. You need to create something to give you space. Remember, you need distance. Because if he grabs me around the waist here, he's weak, right? He's outside of his center. But if he grabs me here, he's very strong. So the more you keep moving, and the more you create obstacles, and quite frankly, the more you hit him, the better your chance of not going down. But every time you get grabbed, it gets exponentially harder. If he has a light grab on me, it's easy for me to move and punish him. If he has a medium grab on me, it's okay, I can still move and create space and punish him. But if you're sloppy with your feet and your hands and he gets in very deep, now I have a much harder time because he's got everything in his center. And he's very strong that way. And I can still do it, hypothetically, but it's harder. Now that being said, not everything's perfect. Sometimes you are going to get taken to the ground. You better know how to get up. You better know how to do a little bit on the ground. But if you do this properly, it will decrease the chance of going to the ground significantly. Move those feet, create an obstacle. It'll really reduce your chances of going to the ground. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notify button. Please feel to share, and thank you guys for watching. It really helps the channel grow.